Welcome back to Business Live. First up, threats to inflation rate and growth have forced the Monetary Policy Committee of the Bank of Ghana to maintain its policy rate. The committee kept its key lending rate for commercial banks at 13.5%. Now, this is the third time since May that it has left its rate unchanged. George Afe has more in this report.
The governor of the Bank of Ghana, Dr. Ernest Addison, in announcing the new policy rate of 13.5%, noted that there are still some other sectors in the economy that are yet to pick up, hence the decision to keep the rate unchanged. On issues about reduction in interest rates in the country, the governor noted that a lot more still needs to be done on the fiscal side to drive down the cost of lending in the country.
You would see that the monetary policy rate itself is at 13.5%. So we have done our part in signaling the direction of interest rates. Unfortunately, that transmission to the longer dated instruments will depend on the stance of fiscal policy. And until we see effective fiscal consolidation, you would continue to see this stiffness in the longer dated end of the curve, and it buttresses the importance of further fiscal consolidation to reduce the demand for funds to finance the budget.
The governor of the Bank of Ghana was optimistic that inflation rate would end the year still within the projected target, assuring that there is no need for us to panic. On the Ghana City, Dr. Ernest Addison said they are taking the required measures to deal with the recent pressures on the local currency.
This is really the decision that we took because we thought that the risk from both ends were balanced, right? We're looking at the risk of higher inflation and the risk of a lower growth, and on the basis of that, we left the rate where it was. So we expect that going forward, inflation would continue to stay within our target band. Obviously, if we sense that we have a higher risk of going outside that target band, then we would be required to act. And for now, we don't think that would occur.
This is what the governor of the Bank of Ghana had to say on issuance of more coins rather than notes for the 1 cedi and 2 cedis.
You would recall that this was a note that was issued as a commemorative note. So commemorative notes are not notes that you continue to print, right? And therefore, what we have done in the last 2 years is to introduce the 2 cedi Ghana coin, right? And the 2 cedi Ghana coins, I believe, are circulating, and you would expect that eventually they would more or less play the role that the 2 cedi notes are playing. Both the 1 Ghana cedi note and the 2 Ghana cedi note would eventually be phased out because they are not cost effective in terms of the printing costs of notes that circulate very widely, and they come back very torn and soiled and very difficult for currency processing machines to process them. You have bales and bales of 1 cedi notes which we are not even able to process. So the view in the longer term is to more or less, get out of the notes of 1 cedi and 2 cedi, and then use the 1 Ghana cedi coin and the 2 Ghana cedi coin.
Dr. Ernest Addison also announced that it's currently working to deal with the challenges facing the savings and loan sectors as some firms are struggling to maintain liquidity.
There are some rogue microfinance institutions out there who would do anything. We've cleaned up the sector, but there are 1 or 2 difficult ones out there which would find all kinds of reasons for not being able to make depository payments. As you know, the government had tried to pay off most of these deposits. Apart from the fund management companies that I believe the process is still on, unless this particular microfinance company has placed funds with these fund management companies, I don't see where the difficulty is.
On the banking sector, the governor noted that they still remain strong despite threats of the third wave.